Good morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Zuko was Crimson Dynamo. So this one. So Zuko. This What If is a immortal. He has powers of infinity and zero, and the suit is heavily modified like that one, but with okay. So yeah. Because in this What If, Ochako is his girlfriend. And so, yeah. So, let's begin. And I'm also throwing in Zumi so that yeah. So, Zuko ends up, or let's begin with Zuko and Zumi being born, and then at age of 3, they meet Ochako. And Bakugo. They always encouraged him. Yeah. Mine. So yeah. At age of 4, the Quark Doctor ends up telling Zumi that she has a quirk, and she becomes a hero. And in this alternate timeline, Quark Doctor is also a space program thing, like the basically hire quirkless people to go into discover the sun, how it works, and all that stuff. The universe. But when he saw a quirkless kid was qualified for it. And so he's like, okay. Hey? So I'm quirkless, right? Yeah. You're qualified also as to be in the space program. So they got him into a rocket ship. And you know where they went? You know what they took him to? The sun. To be a first person. And yeah, so the sun. So Zuko is like in his own head thinking that I think they are trying to kill me. And how's the oxygen level, Zuko? Well, pretty good. And it's so beautiful. Oh, I might go in closer too. Don't. As it breaks up. As a solar flare, the most dangerous one, went. And Zuko looks in, to it, and turns out it was not a like solar flare. It is, but it was a hand grabs Zuko by his spacesuit, dragged him into the sun, and they thought, "Oh crap! This," because they did not know that as the sun, or when he was in the sun, he looked around like he wants to go home, and then he sees a core of it. As the core not broke the glass, but walks up to it, puts its hand onto his chest. As it got absorbed into his spacesuit. As it's infusing into his body. Like his body was, too powerful. As his eyes glowed. Yeah. So when he got back, or his body been modified, they thought he was dead for, let's say 11 years. Yeah. Ochako still holds hope that he'll survive then. But they had a grave set up, and Zumi was basically crying at her brother's funeral. But little did they know that Zuko survived that. So, a couple days later, before the USJ happened, a giant meteor lands. Or it was not very big, it landed in the water. And what came out was a man that was bigger than a life form. As he goes, as everyone, because his faceplate was wrong, but he knew where to go. So he goes right to the Quark Doctor's facility thing, one layer after another, the pro heroes that formed, he mowed them all down, but instead of killing them, he knocks them out of the way. As he flies, and means when he got to there, everyone's in a high alert, like, as the students are like, what am I doing at that facility, that life form thing? As he busts down the unbreakable door, er, er, as he runs through it, yeah, he broke down every door that was in his way. As the Quark Doctor was doing his experiment thing, or like see what the failed plans was, as he turns, open fire, boom, 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 as he knocks them out, as he used steamrollers that, yeah, and he as he says, there you are. He says that in a robot voice. As, yeah, as the his father was there, but he does not want to, or actually was trying to slow it down. But Zumi, or no, actually, or all the students were trying to slow him down, but he couldn't slow down. As the plus with their moms, and all of them left, like with their kids, but except for Inko. She had a suspicion, like she had a theory of hers that she has this weird feeling of she knows who he is. As right before Zuko delivered the finishing blow, like just to punch him out, Inko says, Zuko, is that you? As he stops right a few meters from him. And as he turns around, he sees his own mother. As Inko couldn't see through the fog, but he could tell that it's his mother. As he got onto his knees, because he was so big, like bigger than All Might's buffed up form. He looks at her, as he hugs her, and they both start crying. And the Quark Doctor gets up. He was about Okay, so the Zuko, oh, oh, takes off his helmet, as he it's his as Mirio stayed behind to make sure, but when he saw who it was, and plus Zumi too, she could not believe that her brother's still alive. And as he, yeah, and if you hear those people in the background, sorry. So yeah, tomorrow there will be no what ifs. Okay, so when he walked out, they see who he was underneath a mask. And when Ochako saw who he was, she immediately runs up to him and straight up hugs him. She loved him. As even Bakugo was like hanging out with him. Yeah. So basically, as he sat down, and the news reporters wanted to report that what really goes on. So he says when when got to there, of course he said that I was closer. Oh sir. No, sir. To the sun, or get closer. And he did like or the sun's rays turned into a hand, like a big claw, reached it in and grabbed me, pulled me in, as they see the armor blades in, and so yeah. So then, it's been so long since, and all that stuff. I was terrified of if I end up dying there, then I would not, because I care about all of you. Okay? So yeah. So Ochako and Bakugo tells Zuko, that Zuko, is, you're the only one then always has good ideas. Yeah, everyone's like, yeah. He, so when I gained, but I did gain the powers of infinity, and zero, as he shows them, as they could not believe it. And as he used it, like showing them, as they could not believe during all that time. Yeah. So the sun didn't go on a meltdown. No. It doesn't even affect the sun. So then yeah. So Nezu, or actually Zuko tried to eject from the suit, but because of it, as they used crowbars to open the suit, but it failed. Oh. As Nezu is like, oh boy, this might take a while. So Zuko ends up gonna try something, as he used his power to teleport himself out of the suit, but he still had clothes on, or she still has clothes on. So he teleports out of his suit as the suit falls. Yeah. As he takes off, or he feels a lot better. And so Nezu tells Zuko that if he wants to join UA. And as he says, I know that you don't have a quirk, but join UA. Because with all that power, and you need to control. As everybody says, yeah. Okay? They all agree. So, yeah. Class 1A. They go to USJ. And yeah. Zuko, who ends up becoming as he's so happy to be with his friends. Plus, when they took his suit off, or after, he looked like that buffed up man. Yeah. So, yeah, then Ochako asks him out on a date, and they go on a date and got married. And during the All for One versus All Might, Zuko uses his powers to basically to defeat All for One. Yeah. If you haven't seen the old ones, go check it out. So peace out, y'all.